What's up, Justin? No need to apologize for being MIA. A very valid reason. I hope it went well. I did just review your check-in. You definitely made some valid points. Um, and I did probably do everything you said opposite in this week. But we always have next week. And I don't feel like you were being preachy. I mean, that's why I'm working with you, so you can kind of give me advice and guide and do all that good stuff. So, all very valid points, and it's something I needed to hear. So with that being said, this is how this week went. I feel like squats just kind of are doing their thing. I'm not too upset about anything. Long, long week. This felt like ages ago. These are high bar. These are my little pauses. Maybe a little quick pauses this week. I believe that was top set. This is back offs. Nothing too crazy here. And then up next we have comp squats at 305. I'm pretty happy with the way that this moves for a little double here. Sorry it's so dark. They turned off the lights to do whatever nonsense that they were doing. And then these back offs were more like cardio. But yeah, this is at 290, I believe, were my back offs. It felt hard but appropriate, like something that was doable. I was happy. Yeah, I was pretty happy with these squats. And next we have squats. I am feeling like, oh, sorry, up next we have bench. I am feeling like I am mechanically moving my bench a little better. Like every time I get done with like a benching day or a bench workout, I tell myself, well, okay, now I think I'm getting the hang of it. So like it's very like incrementally starting to feel a little more comfortable and like clicking and like engaging, like depressing my lats or depressing my shoulders or scapula a little better each and every time. It just feels like it's getting a little more comfortable. And I don't disagree with you about, now that you pointed out, definitely try lowering the rack height. I think that might help me out. I think I've always kind of freaked out, but I like the just extend your elbows, flex the tricep sort of thing to get it out of there. I think that will just kind of further help. I think this is just I'm working sets at the 135. Yeah, I see what you mean. I saw it pretty well in that rep with the J hooks. And the Larson press. I don't mind the Larson press. I feel like I get a pretty dang good chest pump. on these bad boys. It's definitely different. I've never done those before. And these are tempo benches. Very quick pause on my behalf. Remember these feeling pretty good, pretty strong. And I completely understand what you mean about like going heavy too early in the block and peaking. And the whole delayed gratification. Like I said, I think I needed that little reminder. I definitely didn't apply that this week. But I will try to continue doing better. Bench is just such a frustrating lift, and it has been for such a long time. So I think for the morale of our little team here, this was 175. I felt like, yeah, I probably could have stopped there. This is 175 again, just from a different angle. I definitely feel like it was moving in the right direction. I got a little carried away. But yeah, I could have definitely stopped at 175, but we did not. This is 185 from one view. Definitely quick off the chest, but I like the way it moved overall. I did hit the J hooks on the way up, which was frustrating. 185 from this side. It's just hard to make those calls in the middle when it was so close, and just not to do it felt very hard. And like I said, I did my back offs at 155 again because I knew, like, based on the percentage, there was no way on God's green earth I was going to be able to accomplish what that was. So I tried to focus on more of a competition standard pauses and just kind of throwing it off to the ceiling as soon as I got done with those pauses. Exploding off the chest, kind of. And I feel like the 155s did move a little better this week than they did last week, so I'm happy I kind of got to play with them again. Conventional deadlifts felt like conventional deadlifts. No complaints there. I think this is 320. And then back offs at, I don't know, 275? 295? I think 295. Yeah, these felt a little snappier than last week. I'm gonna start talking about sumo head because these look fine. Yeah, I don't know what happened last week. I like felt so off. I just wasn't in the groove, and I kept like telling myself, like, the first 2 weeks were like bearable, and then last week just really it was terrible. So I tried to go into this week's sumo deadlifting with the mindset of that. So I try to revert back to what I was doing the first couple weeks of learning sumo, and I think it went better. I think we're moving in the right direction. I'm starting to like feel it a little better, and knowing where to place my feet. That was really helpful what you said, but again, a little too late because I had already done this workout of like having my feet, my arms kind of be the ones to determine my hips, and my hips not being able to determine that. That's very good. This was 315. Felt good. I mean, it doesn't feel, none of the weights feel heavy. I just don't know what to do with them. And I think I have a little bit of that hyperextension in my back on like a couple of these mid rep. But I feel like the starting reps are a little better. Yeah, like I said, it kind of got better like right there. I don't know what I was doing. It got better throughout this session. I feel a little more confident after this. I did have to like externally rotate my toes just a little bit more because I felt like I wasn't externally rotating for my hips enough. I think last week I kind of had tucked my toes in. I don't know. I'm still willing to give her a chance. See what we can do.